Hey, what's up, family? Real quick, I want to talk about the power of positioning. All right, let's start with the definition. Positioning is the intentional act of placing yourself, your brand, or your business in the right place at the right time in front of the right people so that your value cannot be ignored. Everybody wants to talk about branding, marketing, and sales, but here's the truth: best known always beats best. You could be the best chef, you could be the best coach, the best speaker, you could be the best business mind, but if nobody knows you, you're invisible. Facts don't lie. Check it out. Coca-Cola doesn't have the best tasting soda. Pepsi wins blind taste tests all the time, but Coke owns 43% of the global market because they position themselves to own the holidays, the color red, the image of Santa Claus. McDonald's isn't the best burger, but they serve 69 million customers daily worldwide because they position themselves on convenience and on consistency. I'll give you one more. Amazon. Amazon doesn't always have the cheapest prices, but they position themselves as the default shopping destination online, controlling nearly 40% of the US e-commerce. So here's the pattern. Positioning creates perception, and perception creates profit. Come on now. Now let's deal with branding versus marketing versus positioning. Number one, branding is identity, how people feel, perceive, and picture you. You want to pretty much brand wash people, which is embed your brand in their minds, right? And then two, marketing is communication, not just what you say, but how you connect. People don't pay for your process, they pay for their transformation. And then number three, you got positioning. Positioning is placement, where you show up, who you align with, and the stages you stand on. You could have the best skill set in the world, but if you're not positioned, unfortunately, you'll stay hidden. Now, let's deal with strategies for positioning. Just like business solves customer problems, positioning solves opportunity problems. All right. You don't just ask, how can I sell to customers? You also ask, how can I add value to people already positioned where I want to be? Here's an example. I know a dozen of speaker programs, right? People who teach people how to be speakers or speaking coaching programs. Most don't help clients publish books. That's a gap. So I position myself by offering done for you books as a white label service. Now those programs look more valuable and I build long-term relationships with them. Not in coaching. If you're not in the coaching world, I want you to think bigger. Check this out. A tire company positions itself by partnering with car manufacturers, right? Landscaping businesses, what do? They position themselves by aligning with apartment complexes. Videographers position themselves by teaming up with speakers. Photographers position themselves by working with models. You get the gist, right? So you have to ask yourself, what business naturally complements mine? And who already serves the audience that I want? And how can I solve a problem for them without losing my own shine? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Now let's deal with integrity and positioning. Here's the warning. Do not confuse positioning with manipulation. The difference between marketing and manipulation is intention. Let's take McDonald's commercials. McDonald's commercials can make you crave fries even though the food in the ad is basically Play-Doh. That's persuasion. But if your intention is to serve and add value, you're not manipulating, you're multiplying. Biblically, we see this in legacy. Moses positioned Joshua. Elijah positioned Elisha. Paul positioned Timothy. Jesus positioned the disciples. Listen, authentic positioning has always been about empowerment, not exploitation. Now, let's deal with levels of positioning. Number one, position yourself in your mind first. If you don't believe you're the best, no one else will. Visibility starts with vision. Number two, position yourself on social media. Leverage your discoverability. For example, if you run a podcast, use Google's SEO. Search your topic on Google. Then use the people also ask questions as the video titles for your podcast. Since Google owns YouTube, your videos will pop up when people search those questions. That's free positioning. Number three, position yourself with alignment. Don't just pay for selfies with big names. Host the stage. Build the platform and let them stand on your event. That's popular by association, not groupie energy. Number 4, position yourself by solving high-level problems. If you want access to the table, don't beg for a chair. Bring the missing dish that they have and offer the solution that nobody else sees. All right? So here's what I want you to understand. Your skills make you credible, but your positioning makes you visible. And talent, it's going to open up doors for you for sure. But positioning decides if the spotlight ever hits you. And always remember, best known always beats best until best becomes known. So don't beg for a seat at the table. Bring the value that makes them set a chair for you. All right. So I got a closing challenge for you. All right. What I want you to do is I don't want you to think about sales. I just want you to ask yourself, number 1, what gap can I fill for someone else who already has the visibility that I want? Number 2, what stage, platform, or partnership can I create instead of chasing clout? And number 3, am I positioning with integrity or just trying to manipulate perception? Because when you position yourself correctly, you won't have to scream for attention. Your value will echo in rooms you've never stepped foot in.